And world champion boxer Amir Khan. Put him up! They joined us for some Sunday lunch.
Yeah, I did, yeah. We got a good win, so that's my chef.
There you go. All right, listen, we've got loads of questions to ask you. Jamie Redknapp is doing this. He's actually doing this interview for us via the sofa.
I got home at 12 o'clock last night and I was presented with this.
Brilliant.
I've got questions from Amir for you, so I won't just go through them all, don't worry.
What I love is, since we've had you on the show, I've been bombarded by people going, ask him this, ask him this, ask him this. But the big question at the moment is obviously, and this comes from Andy Scott as well, why do you choose to part company with Frank Warren? You've gone to Golden Boy.
That's right. You know, Frank was a great promoter. You know, we had a great career together, and it was just time for me to move forward and to fight in America. I had to go with someone who was a promoter in America. So I've teamed up with Golden Boy Promotions now. Hopefully, my next fight's with them, and I'm sure they can take me to the next level now.
Okay, for anyone who doesn't know your history, let's give you a quick resume of what you've done, a quick brief history. You were in the Athens Olympics in 2004, right, yeah. And you were 17. You got a silver medal in the lightweight boxing category, and then you just shot to fame. Then that moment, didn't you?
Overnight, yeah, it was amazing because I remember when I was doing a few interviews and stuff, and they showed me a newspaper. I was on the front page of it, and I thought I couldn't believe that, you know, because I used to go to the World Championships and the European Championships and it was never like that. I won gold medals and...
I think that's about the Olympics, though, because that's when I would recognise you through something like the Olympics.
That's
and
right.
It's, you know...
And it was like 10 days of the Olympic Games that just totally changed my life. I remember just arriving in the airport and it was mad. I had people there cheering and asking me for autographs. I'd never signed anything for anyone. So it was so new to me.
So you've won 22 out of 23 fights with 16 knockouts. Not bad. You're still only 23. Yeah, that's right. But you've moved on. With Jonathan Shearman says, now you've signed to a US promoter, will you be boxing solely in the States now? Is that the plan?
No, what I want to do, you know, I want to fight over there, make my debut in America, and then from there, you know, I want to bring all the big fights into England. You know,
so
we need. I want to bring them over here, definitely.
Which would be great for British boxing.
Exactly, and that's what I want to do. You know, I want my fans to see exciting fights, big fights.
Yeah.
And you know, I think the only way to do that is first to go to America and, you know, show them how good Amir Khan is, and from there then bring the big fights to England.
Do you find living in the States really different than the UK?
I love it in the States, you know, it's dead chilled out, no one knows you down there.
Where are you, California?
California.
So you get the weather.
Yeah. The weather's brilliant.
Yeah.
You wake up to the sun and, you know, it's brilliant. The training down there, it's just the quality of the training is awesome.
That's your question.
I know,
James,
that's my question.
Come on,
okay.
Right.
Okay, no, so Freddie Roach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's your new
my trainer.
That's yeah, right. No, I knew that. You're all right. So how's he changed you as a boxer?
He's made me think about it more. You know, when you're in a fight, think about what you're going to do. Stick to a game plan. Whereas normally I used to just go in there and just fight, and it's like you used to fight with your heart, not use your brains. But now, you know, I'm thinking about everything. You know, I go in the ring, I know what to do. I'm always thinking ahead. So that's the thing
like
about
a
Freddie.
chess player, 3 moves ahead.
Exactly, yeah. You have to, you know, it's like a chess game because you have to hit and move. And what I've learnt now in this, what I've learnt with Freddie is hit and not to get hit back.
I mean,
so
he's
that's what
a really sort of well-known trainer, isn't he? He's got Manny Pacquiao.
Freddie's one of the best trainers in the world. Yeah, he's got Manny Pacquiao, who I also train alongside.
Do you? So you always watch his fights?
Yeah, Manny's great, you know, to training alongside pound for pound, best fighter in the world. It's just a motivation, and we push each other along, and we spar together and everything, and I love it.
Brilliant.
What's more important then as a boxer? Strength, aggression, speed?
I think, you know, strength is a key thing in professional boxing, and speed as well. You know, people can't believe how quick I am, and I hit people with shots they never see coming, so, you know, that's one of the advantages I have.
Is it more about missing the shots than them actually being hit? The David Hay fight was amazing, wasn't it? He just spent the whole time missing shots.
Exactly, you know, David is a good friend of mine as well, and I think the game plan he had for that fight was brilliant. This is the guy who was fighting.
Yeah.
I
suppose it's about being fit, isn't it? It's about if your fitness level is just to keep going the length of time if you have to.
And it's a 12-round fight, you know, it's not a 1 or 2 round fight, it's a 12-round fight.
Do you like the training?
I love training, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I love it, you know. Some fighters hate that, they just like to fight, but I love the training, I love everything with it, because when you start your diet, you lose, you trim up a little bit, and the training in LA is brilliant. Like I said, you wake up in the morning, go for a run.
Do you get up? Yeah, do you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning?
5 o'clock, yeah.
Do you?
Pure discipline, isn't it?
It's pitch black when I get up.
With a tyre tied to you?
No, it's not as bad as that, but...
do you have kids follow you around Bolton? I know you're in California now.
California now, but yeah, 5 o'clock we get up in the morning, Then I go back bed again. I'll be shattered.
Okay, every boxing fan sitting at home now will be going, ask him who he's going to fight, ask him who he's going to fight. Who are you going to fight?
There's a few opponents that have been put to me, you know, Malignaggi, Diaz.
Malignaggi, interestingly, I'm on Twitter a lot, and he's been on Twitter this week, and he's speaking to a lot of boxing people over here, people I know who are into boxing, and he says he wants to fight you, Madison Square Gardens in New York. Is that a possibility?
That's a big possibility, definitely. You know, that's a big fight for me to break into the States. It's one of the opponents I'm looking at. So, you know, I've left it to Golden Boy because they're my promoters now. They're going to negotiate the deal, and hopefully we get that fight signed off.
The other big fight, though, is Ricky Hatton that people are talking about. Is there a chance that you would fight this kind of Battle of Britain?
I thought he retired, no?
No, he's back from retirement and he wants to fight again.
I think Ricky should just call it a day now. You know, he's known as a British legend in boxing, and I think he just chill out now. You know, he's made his money, and he's made a good name for himself. So I think he just chill out a bit now. I heard he's got his own gym, so he can just look after that, and he's got his own promotion company as well. So I'm sure, you know, good luck to him.
Everyone says that, but once you're a boxer, and you can tell, you know, everyone knows Ricky is the top man, and he wants to fight. You're not going to stop him because the man is dedicated. You know, he's
boxing is an addictive sport. You know, you might leave the sport for about a year, and then you might want to come back straight after that, and you want another 1 or 2 fights. It happens with a lot of fighters. You know, when they said they retired, next minute knocking on someone's door.
Must be hard though when you take that time out and you've got to come back because it's just getting yourself back. Can
I just ask you then, not who do you think you fight? Who do you actually really want to fight in your next fight? Who do you want?
Next fight, you know, I like to fight someone like Malignaggi or someone like Maidana, who's my mandatory for the world title.
Right.
I'm one of them guys. You know, I love fighting big names, and now I'm at that level. I want to go to America. I want to have my debut against a big name.
Do you get nervous going into a fight?
Always, yeah, always get nervous. And people start laughing, you know, they say, you've been boxing for years and years, but I think it's a good thing to get nervous because it keeps you on the edge, you know. Well,
you did get knocked out once, sorry to bring that up, but it was a very early knockout, you know, early in the fight. What hurt more, the punches or the pride and something like that?
Probably the pride more than anything. But I think that happened, you know, it was a blessing in disguise because at that time, I think I was winning all my fights. I was thinking it's getting easy. And when that happened, it was like a wake-up call.
Yeah.
You know, I woke up and I thought, you know what, I need to sort myself out. That's the reason I moved to Freddie's gym. That's the reason I went to LA. And I totally changed my whole career, yeah.
When you're not boxing, Amir, just what else do you do? There must be other things in your life.
Well, I just chill out and go to restaurants and try getting fat, you know. Eat all fry-up food and stuff.
Just completely relaxed.
Can I ask you, though, the other thing you do, you set up a boxing gym. We haven't got a lot of time left, but you set it up and you've got...
That's right.
You know, when I heard about it, I was kind of sceptical you're actually going to get involved, but it's doing really well, isn't it?
It's doing really well, yeah. I've got about 400 kids coming in and out a week.
It is in Bolton.
It's in Bolton.
Where you're from.
That's right, it's a community centre that we've got there. And, you know, I couldn't believe how many people were getting in. And the main thing is I want to give something back to the community. You know, boxing has totally changed my life. And to put a gym there and getting 400 kids coming a week, you know, it's amazing.
And you genuinely think if people are in boxing gyms, they're not going to be out on the streets.
Exactly, you know, they're not getting in trouble with the police. And the parents know where they are, that's the main thing.
It gives children a focus, and they've got something to look up to in you as well. That you make it all possible for them, so they've got somewhere to go.
Yeah,
so.
and it's a bit of discipline for them as well. You know, when they get in the gym, they have to listen. If they're not going to listen, then they have to get 10 press-ups done. That's the way it is.
That's what I do with my daughters, 10 press-ups. Right, Amir is staying with us to do a spot of cooking, and we'll take your emails. So if you've got a question to ask him or Rita Simons, drop us a line via our website. We've already had loads of emails coming for you, Amir. We need some more.